So I can explain. This might be a small mistake, but tonight, so last night, today, I woke up at 6:30 a.m. for a bit when normally I wake up at like 9. You may be asking yourself, well, Will, that means I'm sure you went to sleep early. There's no good way to lead into this. I'm very, very sleepy. I think my brain is like phasing out at certain points, which is why it's a very great opportunity to just play Final Fantasy for an hour and a half, get some progress in. Honestly, I meant to start streaming like an hour and a half ago, but I didn't because I was so sleepy that I laid down on the couch and did nothing. Now, after being fucking exhausted, we're logging back into Final Fantasy 14, in which I need to get a little bit of story progress. Do I need to do this right now? No, not at all. There's no reason for me to do this. Do I want to do this right now? Because I think it'd be very funny. A little, kinda, yeah. Like, can you blame? I think it'll be funny. I think it'll be great. The first thing, unfortunately, that I need to do is actually teleport to not here. I need to get my ass to Limits or something because I am not in the right data center. I'm just gonna assume. Actually, I'm curious. Okay, so Uldar is 1,000. Jesus. Wait, actually. Yeah. Can I just, instead of paying, because if I want to right now, if I want to go back to Lenosica, right? If I want to go back to Limits, that's 1,000. But can't I actually just, like, take the boat back? Be like, whoopsie daisy, can I go home, please? I'll be with y'all in a minute. 300, that's technically better. Alright. So we're just going to go back to Limits, take an Aetherite shard, go to the plaza, turn off the game for a second, go back to my home world server, and then, thankfully, I was smart enough that I set my home to Kugane. Oh my god, this is a very bad this is such a bad idea. Oh my god, I should be doing anything besides a plot based game right now. But fuck it. We should probably visit all the... Why do my arms feel so heavy? We should probably visit all the, Aethernet shards. Yes, that is the right word. Just real quick, get this out of the way. It's been a while since I've had to visit a bunch of Aethernet shards. Actually, I guess it hasn't been that long. Because I had to visit some for the camp that got overrun, didn't I? Hey guys, don't mind me walking through your... This feels like I shouldn't be walking here. It's fine. I got confused by the presence of sand, and it was like, that is a very big Zen garden. I don't think it was. Jump. Pop, pop. Let's see. Let's just grab all these Aethernet shards. Where am I now, anyway? Is this like a district or something? Well, there's the inn. That's good to know about. Oh, I got confused by Yagiri. I was like, it's Yugiri. Okay, well, yeah, he's got important things to say. Actually, we're probably gonna hook back up with Yugiri, aren't we? I'm looking forward to that. What the fuck are these guys doing? The dude's literally just standing there doing nothing, and these guys are freaking out about it. I'm sure it's fine. Oh boy, jumping puzzle time. I think I don't think I'd be able to make it up the first jump. I genuinely don't. I think that would be a very, very funny, but also very, very bad idea. God, this is a big town. I need to attune to all the fucking positions. I can't. Wait, can I exit this way somehow? Can I jump? Oh shit. Yeah, that'll work. Ah, fuck. My plan went exactly according to plan. This is your Ishgard for the expansion. That makes sense. It's also a little bit concerning because what about Alamigo? Weird. Okay. I'm sure it'll be fine. Let's see. Just attune to all the Ethernet shards. I guess it does make sense because Ishgard was 2 cities, a hub city and an endgame city. Neat. I guess that's not spoilers, so that's fine. I just need to finish attuning to stuff, and then we can get back onto the main story quest. Rauger's Reach is the endgame city. Rauger's Reach is the endgame city. That doesn't... Wait. What? What? You should stop. we should ignore this right now. Okay. I need to clean up. There's so many things I need to do. First, I just need to finish attuning to stuff. Jumping puzzles, you say? Fascinating. Intriguing. I could still swap to Team Fortress 2. I could. Nothing could stop me. Motherfucker's name is Festus. Alright. This is nice. This is pretty. This feels like a high-end district. Am I wrong about that? There's all the nice houses over here. This feels super nice. Oh, it's the gardens. I found out that, like, there's a bunch of nice parks right next to where I work. And I had no idea about it until yesterday. So I feel the need at some point to go... oh, well, I've been hit in the face with the door. I could lie on the floor for the bit, but I'm not willing to commit to that right now. I like parks. They're very pretty. This reminds me... for some reason, the mood I'm in right now reminds me a lot of... there's an unreleased video that... Rena asked if she could show on stream, but never did, I think. I once stayed up all night doing something. I stayed up all night doing like a job application or something. Like a design job application. And near the end of the night, because I was flagging and I needed something else to do, I think I was working on other stuff besides just the application. But near the end of the night, because I was absolutely flagging, I realized, I think it was Leah's birthday or something. There was some occasion where I recorded a hyped up video that was a parody of the Just Do It speech from Shia LaBeouf about ships. Don't let your pairs be rare, I think was a line in it. And I'm in about that type of energy. Just the chaotic little gremlin energy that it brings. So we're gonna do our best. I'm gonna try really hard to understand what is happening right now. I give you no promises. I am, however, gonna eat the fuck out of this apple. Let's go. Alright, Alfino. What are we doing? Did you include this in your application? No, but I should have. Every single time I start streaming Final Fantasy XIV again, I'm like, oh yeah, voice acting, that's the thing. Glad though I am to have arrived, I would remind you all that we are far from home. I needed new headphones before I threw them on the ground, but God, there's something going on with my left earbud on these headphones. I honestly don't think it got worse since I threw them on the ground accidentally, but it's whistling. That's weird. Glad. It genuinely, I promise, it wasn't even a rage. It was a bit. I was supposed to throw them on Totoro, and I fucking missed. Which I will gladly take shade and shame for. What the fuck is going on? But I will not have the slander, the implication that it was anything but a bit that went horribly wrong. I will accept that I'm a stupid person. Not that I'm an angry one. What am I doing? I'm reading a voice line. What is happening? Okay. Glad though I am to have arrived, I would remind you all that we are far from home, with limited resources at our disposal. Duly noted, brother. I should take care not to enjoy myself. In any event, Doma is our final destination, and our first order of business should be to secure passage there. I always miss large targets from point blank range, yeah. I will admit, something I kind of wanted to do was I wanted to Photoshop a meme of me throwing my headphones, except Totoro was replaced by the broadside of a barn, but it's fine. Captain Carvalane, I realize you pledged only to take as far as Kugane, and I have no desire to change the terms of our agreement. I should, however, be interested to know how you would go about reaching Toired, were you in our position. At the risk of stating the obvious, you are in a port. Surely there is a kind and generous soul who will aid you for the right price. You cannot be the first traveler seeking passage to Doma. The captain makes a good point. 'Tis like that Yugiri and Gosetsu were forced to come here for the selfsame reasons we were. They must have found a way to Toired. Assuming they are not still in the city. Ere we seek passage, mayhap we should first seek our friends. Leave it to me, Alphino. Making friendly inquiries is my specialty. Lest you forget, I got plenty of practice in Ishgard. Captain Carvalane, could you direct us to the nearest tavern? Desperate for a drink, are we? You may find one in that large building just beyond the pier. That would still be fine to do. It would be very funny, but I already photoshopped the, it was not Photoshop. I already made the, what did it cost meme. Whether your journeys have come to an end or are about to begin, the Shiokaze Hostelry is an ideal place to rest, relax, and reflect. Or so they say. And with that, my dear scions, I bid you farewell. As soon as we have replenished our supplies, we must away. Ours was ever a fast-moving business. The spice trade, you mean? But of course! Surely you did not think I traveled halfway around the world and delivered you to your destination solely out of the kindness of my heart. Perish the thought. Thank you, Captain, and may the Navigator watch over and keep you. Bye, dickhead. That guy's fine. Right then, to hostelry. After you. Let's go. I just realized I need. Oh boy, nope. We're going straight to another cutscene. I was going to talk about how fake Ida stands just like me, for real, for real. Her idle pose is just how I stand awkwardly.
I thought Ishgard remarkable, but this... We are certainly not in Eorzea anymore.
Tadaro, I don't think we're in Eorzea anymore.
A tavern is a tavern, Alphino, here or anywhere else. Now, if you'll excuse me, it's time to do what I do best.
Please let there be a language barrier. It would be so funny. Please let him...
1,000 pardons, my lady.
Damn it.
The signs of the seventh dawn, I presume. I hope your voyage was not too trying.
And you are...
Ah, yes, of course. Forgive me. Hancock of the East Aldenard Trading Company, at your service. On behalf of Chairman Lolorito, I bid you welcome to Kugani and invite you to take refreshments at our local offices.
Okay. Why does the East Aldenard Trading Company sound really familiar?
Lolorito? I was aware his interests extended beyond the borders of Eorzea, but not so far as Kugane. Regardless, I am disinclined to accept the hospitality of grinning merchants, especially those who serve a master with whom we have such a difficult relationship.
My, such naked suspicion. I do hope that business with the Crystal Braves did not rob you of all faith in your fellow man. Or do you really think the chairman is plotting to drag you into another one of his grand schemes?
Didn't his last scheme have us branded as enemies of the state for like months? And then when we finally showed back up, he was like, "Whoopsie, you're fine. Don't worry about it, actually."
I beg your pardon? If you are trying to win my trust, you are failing quite spectacularly.
Thank you, Alfino.
Oh dear, have I offended you? Once again, I must apologize. Too much time in the Far East, you see. One is compelled to talk in circles round everything here, and one finds oneself longing for the invigoratingly candid speech of the Uldan markets. Though,
Shit, I actually skipped something.
might I suggest that we continue this conversation at the company offices? Too many eyes and ears here, you understand. 'Twould be decidedly reckless to say any more.
Did he just threaten us or something? I feel like I missed
If I
something.
may favor you with the invigorating candy you apparently crave, it would be decidedly...
Fuck, I actually
Now
clicked there.
there's the
Okay.
young diplomat I was told to expect. Very well then, I shall explain. You understand that you are come to a most reclusive and secretive nation, yes? One whose borders are closed to foreign trade save at this single port. Then it should come as no surprise that a great many parties have vested interests here. Merchants like myself are a given, of course, but for every one of us, you may be certain there is also an agent of a foreign government. Many notable nations and empires have embassies here, you know, including, of course, the Garlean Empire, with whom you have such a difficult relationship.
To paraphrase, Kugani is teeming with Imperial spies, one or several of whom could now be listening to our every word.
Something to that effect, yes. Beneath this veneer of bustling trade, a war for supremacy is being waged between world powers. One might say we were standing on the front lines, just not in public.
I still have my doubts, but he may have a point. I say we accept his invitation for now.
Well, fair fucking enough. Hancock's a fucking weeb. He's a slime. I don't trust him for shit. But he's probably... I mean, knowing what I know about how fucked Japan is, the implication Japan was during the whole, like... Knowing how much I know about how fucked Japan got by Western powers, I'm inclined to assume, or at least believe the implication that a very similar thing is happening here. Oh, God. And you must be Deca Salvo, slayer of gods, rider of dragons, savior of Ishgard, stealer of pants, if some of the more puzzling rumors are to be believed. What? I knew it. May I say what an honor and a pleasure it is to make your acquaintance, good sir. I just know you and I are going to get along famously. Now that, without further ado, allow me to escort you to the company offices. This being your first visit to our fair city, I shall make an effort to point out various landmarks along the way. If you'd be so good as to follow me. Hancock's a good old-fashioned colonizer. Yep. God damn it. Just reminds me of... There's a board game out there. I'll continue this after I turn this question. Everyone, if I could have your attention, please. You are now standing in Tenkanto. Loosely translated, the name means Spire of Drifting Souls, which, as some of you may have deduced, makes reference to the aetheryte which stands over yonder. The design is markedly different from those of Charlian, yet I trust its function is identical. A diplomat and a scholar, will wonders never cease. Far Eastern aetheryte technologies have a long and storied tradition, I assure you. This particular example was constructed by the Anishishu, a collective of skilled craftsmen who guard their ancestral techniques with the utmost secrecy. In short, you will find it no less reliable than its Western counterparts. A tune, if you like. Continue tight. Yeah, there's a board game out there called oh god, what is it called? Starts with an M. Mo something. I should not be Googling Blank of Africa board game. Oh my god, I cannot remember what it's called. Momo something. I just remember it very strongly because it's not Monopoly. It's not Monopoly. No, it's a board game about the scramble for Africa, which I was not expecting and was not keen to play, much to my family's dismissal, until we read the rules, and the rules had a paragraph in it specifically talking about, hey, we know that this may have some historical concepts, but we are distancing ourselves from that. And I'm just like, if you have to state in the rules that this setting is fucked, maybe don't make a board game around it. Hang on, it's gonna bug the shit out of me. Board game colonizing Africa, because fuck it, that's what it was. It's not the campaign for North Africa. What is it called? Maybe if I just board game Africa trade? Trading. What the fuck was this board game called? It's gonna bug this shit on me. I cannot find it. Mo. It's something. It's Mo something. I have to give up on this. Boy, I'm not gonna find it. It's gonna bug the hell out of me, but oh well. It would have been funnier when she talked about Monopoly, which I believe is about colonizing Atlantic City. Not something I considered. Whatever. We can argue about the benefits of capitalism all we want, but this was actually a board game where the 4 players were racing essentially to control the African trade of like 4 goods as quickly as possible, which I'm not even going to get into. We're just going to start talking to Hancock again. Beautiful though it may be, we cannot spend all day staring at the aetheryte. Come, let's move along. The markets are next. Oh, I thought the markets were over there. It would have been excessively funny if I was like Monopoly, though. I'm going to give you that one. That would have been very funny. Let's see. There's Hancock. Hey, what's up, bud? We have arrived at the largest shopping district in Kugane. Kugane Dori. Wow. Kugane, as you are doubtless unaware, is an ancient Hingan word for gold. So, in this prosperous port where golden fortunes were made, lesser fortunes, or kogane, are earned by the local merchants. It's all quite logical once you learn the language. What a dismissive thing to say. Now you begin to speak my language. Oh, a kindred spirit. What a pleasure it is to meet a young lady who appreciates the value of hard-won coin. Oh, do not make friends, Tadaro. Hancock of the East Aldenod Trading Company. You are with clients today. Why, if it isn't Master Kyton. Pray, allow me to introduce you to my esteemed guests, but recently come from distant Eorzea. This kind and generous soul supervises all transactions here in Kogane Dore. Your sincerity is ever appreciated. As he says, I am Kyton of the Hakuchi clan, and it is my honor to serve as overseer of these markets. As we receive many foreign visitors in Kugane, we accept all manner of currencies. Rest assured, your Eorzean Guild are welcome here. I invite you to peruse our wares at your leisure. Shit. Tripping over my tongue here. Arms, armor, foodstuffs, portables. Here you will find all of them and more. I'm going to walk away now, even though the inflection on that last voice line implied I was going to say a second thing. Will is really trying. We just gotta get through the introduction of everything. Oh, I wonder what the landscape looks like. That's a very good question, actually. If we may pause here for a moment. This road leads to the Ijin-ga, the district in which Ijin, or foreigners, are permitted to reside. Would this also be where the foreign embassies are found, including that of a certain empire? Precisely. So you see, it would not be at all unusual to cross paths with one of our Garlean cousins here. With this in mind, I would encourage you to choose your words carefully. We would not want any physical altercations. After all, such spats are strictly forbidden. God, I wonder if there's going to be a fight in the city that we cause because, like, a general or something walks through. The Seki Sigumi punish breaches of the peace quite severely. I've seen foreigners permanently exiled for a single violation. Though, to be fair, this is not common. More often than not, they are executed on the spot. What? Cut down then and there? You're joking, right? Would that I were, but alas, these samurai are a humorless lot. Why, I recall one instance when a foreign merchant and his cups dared lay hands upon a Hingan aristocrat in front of a Seki Sigumi. The samurai cut him in half with a single stroke. I don't want to even think about that. So, as you see, it would behoove you to behave. Failing that, we may be forced to part ways with one another. Or you with yourselves, in the matter of the late Telegi Adelegi. I cracked myself up. You're not laughing. Oh, how I amuse myself. But we must carry on. I've yet to show you the Garlean consulate. Fuck it, Weeball. What's the worst that could walk up behind us and attempt to stab us? Better yet, it would be good for us if a Garlean started a fight, got cut down, and then the Empire had to, like, deal with these guys. Just because that would be another ally in the war. Though that is possibly the coolest possible way to take that. Oh my god, what did I just say? Man, it'd be really good if these guys, like, executed a Garlean and got dragged into a war because of it. That would work out really well for us. This, as you may have surmised, is the consulate of you-know-who. Mark the guards at the gate. Are their uniforms not different from those you have seen in the West? Were you to travel far and wide, you would find that many such variations exist, often inspired by local designs. All of which goes to show that even a massive empire seeking to rule all of creation is not without its artisans. Alright. Fuck. Huh. Oh, this is better. Okay. Objectively. Let's go. There's oh so much more I could speak of. The soothing waters of the Onsen, the ephemeral delights of the Pleasure District. But you are doubtless still weary from your long sea voyage. Let us retire to the company offices. This is probably fine. Ah, yes. These assholes. Seems kind of funny to me that, like, of course they built their house out of brick. It could not more look like a fucking... It could not look more out of place than to be just like a classic brick house, for lack of a better term, in the middle of all this. I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh god, I really hope that we're not expected to stay here too long. What do you guys think of all this? Alright, back to Ul'dan territory, so to speak. At long last, we arrive at our destination. May I present to you our humble offices? We have much to discuss, so I will refrain from fertile prattle. Come, come, right this way. Oh, it's got the Ul'dan sigil and everything. Neat. The pop-in, I'm sorry. Why does that uniform feel familiar? Is that not a Garlean robe?
Our thaumaturges took great pains to ward these walls against all manner of surveillance. Where business dealings are concerned, we do not compromise on confidentiality. You may avail yourselves of these offices for the duration of your visit. Come and go as you like, and know that you may speak freely here.
Your offer is most generous, but I will not enter into any agreement which would leave us beholden to you or your master.
A legitimate concern. Allow me to clarify then. The chairman bids you consider this as an expression of his heartfelt contrition for the bloody banquet and the unpleasantness which followed.
Well, that is fair. Yeah, like we were exiles, hunted like dogs. Several of us were permanently damaged, but at least he's giving us like some cookies now, so that works out.
Never having been one to put stock in words alone, the chairman deems the provision of material aid to be a more appropriate demonstration of his sincerity. By sheer coincidence, your purpose here also happens to coincide with our own interests. That is, assuming you are come to aid the Doman Liberation Front.
Gee, what a fucking coincidence. Honestly, I should not be surprised, and yet I am.
I will not bother to offer a denial. You have the right of it. To be specific, we are come in search of our Far Eastern allies, Yugiri and Gosetsu, whom we hope to assist in their fight.
I guess it makes sense that he would know that, because one of the first people we told that to is Roban, and he has to make reports to the council at some point, I guess.
The Auri Shinobi and the Rugadan Samurai? Then you will be pleased to know that they have both come to Kugani.
Are you sure?
Quite. They came here
Yeah.
aboard a company vessel, you see. However, they encountered difficulties securing passage across the Ruby Sea.
I just realized the game is too quiet.
The Ruby Sea. Sorry, I've never been any good at geography.
Oh, wait a second. I just remembered I turned this game down to like 33% while I was doing stuff. Oh, I gotta turn it back up. Shit.
This calls for a map.
This will do well enough for now. I'll just turn it up in OBS, but I gotta turn it back up after I get out of this cutscene.
We are here in Kugani, the sole open port of Hingashi, situated on her western coast. Doma, meanwhile, is here on the eastern coast of Toired in Yansha.
Okay. Eastern coast of Toired. Sorry, I'm making sure I'm understanding this and writing down my notes.
Therefore, if your friends are to reach Doma, they must first cross the Ruby Sea. Alas, this is easier said than done, as the Ruby Sea does not fall within the dominion of either Hingashi or Doma, being controlled since antiquity by a third party, namely the Confederacy.
Ah, shit.
Said maritime collective is known for the consummate skill of its sailors, and for demanding that any vessel entering its waters pay a toll referred to as the Ruby Tithe. In exchange, the Confederacy's vast fleet guarantees the safety of those who travel within its territory.
They're a bunch of fucking pirates.
Now, as I'm sure you are aware, Garlemald conquered Doma some 25 years past, at which time the Empire saw no value in controlling the Ruby Sea, and thus did they turn a blind eye to the activities of the Confederacy. The recently appointed acting Imperial Viceroy of Doma had other ideas, however. She has formally condemned the Confederacy and declared that any who recognize their authority shall be branded enemies of the Empire.
Fucking wild, alright.
Bowing to this pressure, Hingashi severed ties with these toll takers and forbade the payment of the Ruby Tithe, prompting the Confederacy to make it known that any merchants choosing to sail the Ruby Sea would do so at their peril.
Shit. Well, nice history lesson, I guess. Well, it's not really history, is it? It's modern events.
Passage to Doma. What captain would risk such a journey given the circumstances?
I'm told your friends were not so easily deterred from their course, but I know not whether their persistence bore fruit.
I say we follow in Yugiri and Gosetsu's footsteps and attempt to secure passage to Doma for ourselves. We will need to cross the sea in any case, and we may learn something of their whereabouts in the process.
Fair enough.
And should we find that they are still in Kugane, we can make the journey together.
In that case, I have some information which may be of use to you. No quid pro quo, I assure you. The chairman was most insistent that I aid you to the best of my ability.
Well, shit. Alright, let me turn the game back up to its normal volume. Turn it down in OBS so I don't blow everyone's ears out real quick. System config. Sound. Master volume. All the way up. Much better. Oh, while I'm here, actually, I should probably go to character config and turn back on camera pivot. Because I turned that off, didn't I? For the jumping puzzle. There we go. Alright. Though I am reluctant to take any action whatsoever that should be construed as placing ourselves in Lord Lolorito's debt, we must avail ourselves of what means are available. Our Alamegan allies place their faith in us, and I do not intend to disappoint them. Can I eat an apple before I decline? Fuck you. Let me eat an apple, and then I can talk to you. Let's go. Yep, take the Conjurer stuff, because I'll probably need it. There we go, that's a volume. Ooh. I'm very curious about what this could be. It would seem inefficient for us all to venture out together in search of information on Yugiri and Gosetsu's whereabouts. Agreed? Agreed. We need to cast our net wider, split up and pursue all available avenues of inquiry. But if we're to coordinate our efforts effectively, we'll need to establish a working base of operations here. Indeed. Taro would seem best suited to the task of organizing our supplies and procuring new ones. At least she's excited to do it, goddamn. While she attends to that, we four can begin our search by questioning the individuals Hancock identified. Alison and I will take care of those in the southern districts of the city, and the two of you can take those in the north. In anticipation of just such an eventuality, I took the liberty of preparing some few sketches of Yugiri and Gosetsu during our voyage. Alfino, you little scamp, you. Wow, those are really good drawings. Wow. Ishilla warned me that you were a bit of an artist, but these are great. They'll definitely come in handy. Looks like it's you and me, Deka. Let's step outside and talk about where to start. Hell yeah. I hope that the audio is now at an acceptable volume for everyone, because... Whoops. Why is it that me talking and basically yelling is like fine on my mic, but the second I drop my phone, peak. Alright. Is it trying to tell me that my voice is white noise? Well, having your sketches are so... I don't know how to put it, but they're very... Well, see for yourself. Ooh, nice. Go on, take a look. You'll see what I mean. Okay, key items. I can look at this. I don't think I've really used key items in a second. They're very good drawings. Looks more like... It looks more like them than they do. Honestly, he could make a living doing this. Sorry. No time for distractions. Why don't we start by visiting... Fuck. Karako at the on something? Onsun? Onsan? Onsen! That's it. Alright. Quick teleport. Thank God I bothered to actually unlock all the teleport spots. What's up? Come one, come all. Burns, cuts, embarrassing rashes. There's naught that the mystical waters of the Bokaisen hot springs cannot heal. Huh, what is that in your hand? Why did he call me a hoe? That's mean. So how's Raubon? It's fine. You seek this aura on this Rogadon, do you? 1,000 apologies, but I cannot help you. It is against our policy to divulge information regarding patrons past or present. Please, we came all the way from Eorzea to find our friends. We have our reputation to consider, miss. Men and women from all walks of life come here in search of rejuvenation, body and soul. They seek privacy and discretion, and we've ever honored their wishes. Only the Seki Segumi may demand otherwise. I'm sorry, but there's naught we can do. I suppose we'll just have to ask someone else then. What about that woman who runs the hostelry? Kotokaze, was it? The cute little bow. Let's go, Lise. We're out of here. Oh, this is an inn, huh? Oh yeah, that's neat. The inn is the onsen. That's cute. Alright. Quick little teleport back down to here. Where am I? Every time I try to understand where I am, both in physical space and in the game, my arms just feel heavy and I get confused. Oh, it's Hilda! What's up, Hilda? Welcome, traveler. Can I interest you in some rice wine? Exceptional quality, delivered but the other day. Let me guess, you don't... Wait a second, what the fuck? Was that the girl from Final Fantasy VII? Aerith? Aerith? No. Ah, an Ori shinobi and a Rogan samurai. If I may, I would answer your question with some few of mine own. If I speak of that which you know, Ijin, be not offended. You are familiar with the situation of the lands across the Ruby Sea. The doomed rebellion, after 2.5 decades of quiet. I see. And are you familiar with the ways of Hingashi? How we like to stand apart and support no cause but our own? Indifferent and callous, some may call us, but pragmatism is essential of a humble island nation such as ours is to survive. But we are not fools. Complete isolation is impractical. And so Kugane is open to Ijin, and we are equally hospitable to all. Or if I must speak more plainly, yes, I can help you. But if I do, I must also oblige the ones who ask after you. Are you willing to accept this fair and equitable treatment? I don't think I am. If anyone comes looking for us, tell them whatever you like. As you wish. The 2 individuals of whom you speak did indeed come here. That's going to come back to bite us in the ass so hard. These motherfuckers never ever played Blood on the Clock Tower. The 2 individuals of whom you speak did indeed come here. They sought passage across the Ruby Sea. Few ships are willing to make the trip at the moment. Nevertheless, I made several introductions on their behalf. That was the extent of our interaction. I will provide you with the name of the captains if you like. But will find me. What? You've been a great help, Mistress Kodokaze. I'll be sure to come back for that wine sometime. We would welcome your custom, miss. We should question these captains as soon as we can. You take the first 3, I'll take the rest. And we'll meet here when we've finished, alright? Good luck! You take the first 3, I'll take the rest is insanely funny. If there's any difference besides 6... Like, if there's, like, 20 captains, it's hilarious. If there's, like, 4 captains, it's also hilarious. Why is that Aerith's mom or something? She looks cool, is all I'm gonna say. Where am I going? Right. Cross to the port, I suppose. I always feel like teleporting would be quicker, but I just kind of want to make the trek. Maybe I should get used to trying to climb those stairs and course. Not sure it would be that much faster, but probably still faster nonetheless. Right, let's find ourselves a captain. We are not doing this very subtly, and yet still, here we are. On here. I'm not sure this is right either, but if it is, it would be this way. Captains, not down there. Oh, nope, yep, down there. Whee! It's fine. Considering none of these guys are named, I'm optimistic. You ask if I've seen this Oreo woman and this Ragadan samurai? The woman is unknown to me, but the man is not. He was for Doma, and I could not help him. We travel solely between here and Radzahan. It would be an unreasonable detour. Maybe you? Yes, a Ragadan gentleman did approach me. He wanted to charter a ship to take him across the Ruby Sea, the mad devil. I sent him away, like all the others before him. The woman? Nay, I know her not. Alright. Things are going well here, I suppose. And shit, back up I go, I guess. Not this way, I guess. Where is this last captain? Based on the fact that he's not next to the other ones, I have to assume he's our man, but we'll find out whether or not that's the case. Oh, considering we're walking onto a ship, I'm more inclined to believe that he's our man. They are, man. Reconsider your previous biases. What's up, buddy? Passengers? No, we no longer offer that service. Too much trouble. Now we only transport goods. I told this to the samurai and sent him on his way. The woman? If it's a woman you seek, the pleasure houses have plenty. Gross. Alright, well, no dice on us, I guess. I think the fastest way back would probably be this teleport down here. If there is a way down here, that I kind of assume there would be. Hey, what's up, buddy? Are you telling people not to jump off the pier? What is your haircut? Fascinating. Can I jump off here? Oh, thank God. Casual misogyny. Accidental casual misogyny, but we acknowledge it when I mess up. Oh! You're talking about the yes, no. You're not talking about my goof up. You're talking about the captain's goof up. Yes. Very casual misogyny. I'm very tired. Hey, Lisa, what's up? How did it... Never mind. Judging from the look in your face, you didn't have much better luck than I did. Oh, so this is the question mark I get. I get to have this forever now. It doesn't just sit in my inventory, does it? Oh, cool. Oh, it goes on my wall. Neat. I'm sorry, was that a giant cartoon catfish, or was I hallucinating? Well, I suppose we might as well head back to... Wait, I've just remembered. There was someone on my list who I forgot to visit. Kyoto. He was a Namazu fisherman, whatever that means, and a regular here. Maybe we'll find him if we look around. I'm scared. Something tells me he won't be hard to spot. On the basis of, I'm pretty sure that I just saw a giant catfish man. Oh yeah, wasn't I confused by this guy when I was being shown to the jumping puzzle? No, I wasn't. Oh my God! Why does he look like a creature from like the Spirited Away? What's the name of the animation house that did Spirited Away? What's the name? Ghibli. Why does he look like a creature from a Ghibli film? I love him. Tell me more. Is there a problem, Lise? What? Why do you stare? You have business with me? By the 12, a talking fish. Yes, a talking fish. How very observant of you, Ijin. You find me in good spirits, so your rudeness I will ignore this once, but only if you address me again in the proper manner. I like how you have a giant Totoro cushion and you still went to Spirited Away first. I've seen My Neighbor Totoro once, and it was at a summer camp when I was supervising children and not really watching the movie. So, yeah. Sorry, I've never met a... let's start again. You're Kyoto, right? My name is Lise, and this is Deka. We're looking for some friends of ours. I see. Both these ones I know well. I helped them secure passage across the Ruby Sea. Really? That's wonderful. Could you do the same for us? Yes, this would not be a problem. For you, I could charter a ship this very day. But the journey is fraught with much peril. The fare will not be cheap. Are you sure you can afford to pay? Shit, whoops. I didn't think to bring any money. But surely Totoro will let us take whatever we need from the Scion's coffers, right? We wouldn't be the only passengers, though. Could we take a moment to talk it over with our friends? Yes, but hurry. Your ship must depart into cover of darkness. We shall meet again at sunset at the Tasogari Bridge. Do not forget your fare. Bring many gil, yes? You're not going to tell us how much? This is going to backfire in our fucking face, isn't it? It's about time our luck changed. Alphino and the others will be thrilled. Wait, I just realized, is there a second half to the city that I accidentally clicked on? no, huh? Do we not actually get to walk in Kugane? Because there's no exit to the city. Oh, there is one, I guess. But no, this is just a second city. What the shit? Oh, this is the housing district. Huh. Neat. That makes sense. Does Shirogane literally mean player housing? Because if so, that's very cute. I can only assume housing there comes at the biggest premium. Anyway, hang on. Might as well give this one shot while I'm here. Gotta be shitting me with starting with corner jumps. Okay, and that's it. Right. If it starts with that jump, I'm second city is in Chicago. I am very disappointed in your joke, but unfortunately I get it. I actually some second city people once visited my middle school, I remember. And the only thing I remember from it is that being the annoying little shit I am, if I heard any funny joke, I would repeat it for several months. And the running joke that I had at the time was saying, audible gasp, whenever I heard anything mildly surprising. So of course when they were like, alright, this is going to be our last skit of the evening, and I said, the entire audience of like 100 or so kids was like, aww, and in the back I went, audible gasp. And they were like, who said that? And they were so chuffed, they gave me a pass to go see their show. Which I never followed up on because I was like 10, but you know. Greetings, honored sir. Will you be entering the Ruby Bazaar offices? I very much appreciate their way to get around having to have a room that changes depending on what point the story you're in by just having it be a loading zone. What am I doing right now? We have a ship. That's right. We might have a ship. Oh my god. We spoke with a number of merchants and captains of the southern piers. Several recognized Gosetsu and confirmed that he had been searching for a vessel to deliver him to Toired. None, however, made any mention of Lady Yugiri. Well, she's a fucking ninja, so that makes sense. Yes, it was the same story for us. And then you'll never believe what happened. Unfortunately, my weird joke fixation was the entirety of Weird Al's Albuquerque from memory, much to the chagrin of my parents. I believe it. I had a uncomfortably long phase as a child where yelling out, Australia! Was the funniest fucking thing to me. Unprompted. Just in the middle of random conversations. So, like, I get it. So this Gyodo claims to have aided both Gosetsu and Yugiri. How fortuitous. Not the word I would have chosen, Master Alfino. Stupid's what I'd call it. How can you agree to his price without making any attempt to haggle, or even confirming what it was in the first place? Yes, that too was a misstep on their part, but it is not what troubles me most. Gyodo and his brethren are not renowned for their generosity of spirit. Rather, they are disdained as scheming moneylenders, ever eager to turn a profit from others' misfortune. Man, we were just talking about sexism earlier. Please don't have a whole race of scammers. Just don't do it. Everyone else we questioned stated that Gosetsu was alone. Only Gyodo claims to have met both him and Yugiri. I suppose it's possible that Gosetsu made inquiries by himself and only called upon Yugiri once he had found a willing captain? But it is equally possible, if not more likely, that you are being deceived. Do not forget there are parties present in Kugane with agendas which may run contrary to your own. The voiceover was once a spy herself, as I recall. I should be surprised if she did not have countless agents here in her employ, all eager to prove themselves to their new master. What better way to do so than by delivering the heads of foreign insurgents? Fine, you may be right about him. But if Gyodo's working for the Empire, who's to say he didn't try the same trick on Yugiri and Gosetsu? I mean, if he did, he might know where they are. And if he succeeded, they might be in trouble. Anyway, if he holds up his end of the bargain, we'll have nothing to worry about, will we? But if he tries to betray us, I vote we take him prisoner and punch him till he tells us the truth. So if it's a trap, we'll spring it and deal with the consequences. I like the way you think. Very well. We should prepare for the worst. Tadaro will remain here, and I shall follow the three of you at a discreet distance. Once more, I must caution you to avoid physical altercations at all costs. Even should Imperial agents attempt to engage you, the Seki Segumi will not hesitate to clap you in irons or cut you down. If anything untoward should happen, you are to return here at once. Is that clear? Oh boy. Shovu, Lystek, and I will meet with Gyuto as planned. Alphino will keep watch from a distance, ready to provide support in the likely event that Gyuto attempts to betray us to the Imperials or whomever else. Should that happen, you and Lise will subdue him, and together we will make our mistake. Well, as long as it doesn't pop up you must be this level to continue warning, I'm sure that this will go great. As our actions will surely draw the attention of the Sekisagumi, we will evade them with Alphino's assistance and return here with our prisoner. Does that mean with everyone's approval? Of course, these precautions will be for naught if Gyuto does not play us for fools. But we shall see. To the bridge! What's the worst that could happen? I honestly expected it to be like you're about to enter an instance. You must be level 60. The level sync is level 63. Kinda surprised it didn't. Pleasantly surprised, but surprised nonetheless. Oh. Yeah, this feels like a trap. And we're specifically waiting until nighttime. And we're walking up to a bridge with only 2 exits, but also in plain view of everyone, so maybe I shouldn't be so scared. Maybe he's a good guy. And in this case, they specifically meant Gyuto and his associates. That makes me feel better. Still. Should probably write down his name. He probably won't come up again, but I might as well put him in for flavor as much as anything else. This lady is definitely going to tell some Guardians that we're here, though. Like, there are too many things built to go wrong against us, right? Oh, hey, I wonder what this will be. How suspicious. Our would-be allies nowhere to be seen. Make ready, Dega. Something smells fishy. It's probably fine. What's the worst that could happen? I mean, we're literally in plain view of, like, the entire city. It would be very stupid to ambush us here.
He's late.
What an adorable little waddle. He's gonna kill us. He's gonna die, Charles.
Endless and most sincere apologies to you and yours, yes, yes. This way, quickly now.
Okay. He's not wearing shoes. That's just the way his flesh sounds. We're not going to ask what the price is? Now this is a much more suitable spot for an ambush.
Enough. Where are you taking us? Where is the ship?
It's a submarine.
The ship. So very sorry to inform you, yes, yes. Long before was it pledged to another.
Instantly run away.
To me. These ones are for Doma.
Ah, yeah. Shit.
I knew it couldn't be this simple.
Nothing personal, yes, yes. Just business.
We're gonna kill you.
Then business is about to take a turn for the worse.
Great fucking job.
Come on, let's find a way out of here.
Sup, Garleans? Well, a little bit of murder is fine. They'll understand it. As soon as we load in, and I remember what my basic combos are, I'm not going to get my combos right, am I? I'm sure that this can only go well. If it loads in, there we go. Ah, shit. Shit, that one.
Of all the bloody places.
Oh, shit. Alright, well, quite a bit of a waste, but it's fine. Oh boy, well, as long as none of the local guards come find us, I'm sure it'll be fine. What's the worst that could possibly try to arrest us? Oh, that's not good. As expected, the Sekisugumi have caught our scent. Since finding them is out of the question, we'll have to wind our way back to the Ruby Bazaar, evading their patrols as we go. If they find you, use these smoke bombs to make your escape. Are we doing a fucking forced stealth section? Alright, shit. Why not? Christ, what are their sight cones? Please tell me I at least get to see their sight cones as if they're attacks or something. Oh, shit. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, fuck. Well, I can't go backwards, can I? Maybe he just won't turn around. Which way to the Ruby Bazaar? That's actually a very good question. I don't remember. What? Uh-oh. Yeah, where's the Ruby Bazaar? That. Okay. So this is one way to go. I believe, since this will let us cut across, won't it? Nope, I've gone completely the wrong way. Actually, no. Maybe not the wrong way. Maybe going around is the smart choice here. Can I make this through? Ooh, yes I can, actually. Oh, I'm so goddamn smart. Oh, I'm so goddamn stupid. That's a lot of them. Of course it couldn't be this simple. Maybe not this way. Oh, maybe not that way either. Lise, please walk down here. Oh god, Lise, please go back up. Well, shit. This'll be fine. I got so many smoke bombs. It's not that much further. I'm sure I can just make a run for it, as long as Lise doesn't get that. Don't turn around right now. It's fine. Don't turn around either. It's fine. What the fuck kind of dragon ass motherfucker? Okay. Sure. Yeah, that works for me. Why not? That's a turtle man. I should have assumed it was that simple. Kojin are turtle people. Yeah, that sure is right. What's up, guys? Is there a secret passage here? I do not trust you. And never mind, I trust you with my life. Well, good news. We stole a motherfucker. We did kidnapping. I mean, he tried to kill us. He tried to get us captured. I'm sure it's fine. We can do a little bit of waterfront interrogation. Everyone knows that water muffles sound. Jesus Christ, Lise, how hard did you punch the man?
Hidden and quiet. Understood?
Oh, there are people who are horny for this turtle. Okay.
Clear the road! Clear the road! You there! Korjin! We seek 4 foreigners. One, a brutish woman carrying an unconscious Namazu. Have you seen them?
For foreigners, you say? Ah, yes! Very rude they were, making no apology as they barged past. They went that way, I think.
Many thanks, good sir. With me, they cannot have gone far.
That man sounds exhausted. He's like, God damn it, we gotta chase down another group of these goddamn foreigners. Alright, let's go get him.
All is well. The Sekisei Gumi will not return this way for some time, I should think.
Could you pronounce that again, but not while I'm being sarcastic, please? The Sekisei Gumi
You're
is...
of the East Aldenard Trading Company, yes? Come with me. I know a safer way.
Who the fuck are you? We're ignoring everything. Okay, whatever, fine.
You are returned. And with guests, I see.
Our meeting went about as well as expected. We've brought the Namazu who thought to betray us. When he wakes up, we'll see what he knows about Yugiri and Gazetsu.
Yeah, when he wakes up, we'll see if he has a brain cell that isn't suffering from a concussion. Thanks, Lise. Good punch, though.
Well done, you. When I saw the Sekisei Gumi out in force, I did begin to worry, but I see my fears were misplaced.
Actually, if it weren't for Soroban, we might not have gotten away.
'Twas my pleasure.
Yet I must ask, Soroban, why would you deceive the Sekisegumi to help us, foreigners of whom you know naught?
Soroban. Let me guess, you don't know naught, do you? You're friends of Yugiri.
Why, out of the kindness of my heart, is what I would like to say, but my motives are not so pure. I chanced to witness your meeting with Hancock at the tavern and saw an opportunity.
An opportunity?
Like many, I came to Kugane as a trader to make my fortune. Kojin of the Red may serve the Empire as mercenaries, but Kojin of the Blue walk a different path.
Okay.
Regretfully, most here would rather not meet our gaze, much less do business.
Sorry, writing that down.
So I seek the custom of those less predisposed to dismiss us outright, namely the East Aldenard Trading Company.
Quid pro quo, is it? Well, there is no denying that we owe you a debt. What say you, Hancock? Will you consider doing business with our entrepreneurial friend here?
Rest assured, Master Soroban, that in matters of trade, the company does not discriminate. We would be honored to hear your proposal.
I promise you will not regret this, good sir. Ah, yes. You sought passage across the Ruby Sea, did you not? I have a ship you can use.
How convenient.
You do? Well then, far be it from us to refuse. You have our deepest thanks.
And some money, I assume.
And you mine.
I'm still annoyed he tried to deceive us, but at least we were prepared for it. Even so, next time we should probably try to avoid running around Kugane in the middle of the night with half the city guards snapping at our heels. I'd say that worked out pretty well. Once he got past the almost dying part. Hey. Wait, doesn't that mean... When was the last dungeon? Last dungeon was 61. Next one's at 63, right? Right? Yay. We're gonna hit a dungeon at some point soon. Then again, I think we're a little bit ahead of the level curve. Maybe one. So, it'll take a second. Right then. Kyoto should be coming on soon. I think it's time we had a little chat, don't you? Wake up, fish. Rise. Oh my god, I was joking, Lise. Rise and shine, little fishy. I know you can hear me, so stop pretending to be asleep or I'll give you another ride on my boot. No, 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 no more boots. All my secrets are yours for the asking. Tell us what you know about Yugiri and Gosetsu. Every last detail. And if I find out later that you lied to me... No, no, no more lies. The clear, unvarnished truth. You have my word. Only the samurai did I meet. Yes, yes, only him. He asked after the ship, so I provided an introduction to the Garleans. You mean you led him into a trap as you did us? Because you are an Imperial spy. No, 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 I'm no spy. I was just business. Fewer ships pass through Kugane these days, and we've struggled to make ends meet. So when the Garleans offered a bounty for any domans found in Kugane... Oh, my mistake. You're not a spy, but a common cutthroat. Not that I'm surprised. You need half a brain to be a spy. So what happened to the samurai? Such a cool, vicious tongue you have. He would not go quietly. No, no. Blades were drawn, men were cut down, and the Sekisugumi came. They took the samurai away. Hold on a moment. You mean to tell me the Asian they arrested the other day was Gosetsu? Oh, had I but known. If he's in the custody of the Sekisugumi, I need only see it to that the requisite funds find their ways into the right official's hands, and your friend will walk free. As it is in Ul'dah, so it is in Kugane. But given the circumstances, it seems we have no choice but to resort to morally questionable means. We'll pick a... This is such a funny response to that. We'll make a pragmatist of you yet, Master Alfina. What a funny line. Oh my god, I'm sorry. This isn't just me, right? This is a horrifically funny response. Just like, oh my god, yeah, fine, we gotta bribe the fuckers. Excellent! We'll make a pragmatist of you yet. Thank you for the, praise of the Namazu voice. It's the same voice I do for the, well, any goblin race, basically. Like, the goblins. Or, what's the name of the invisible little fuckers with Great King Mogomog? The Mughals! Yes, I had to think of Great King Mogomog the 12th, may his reign be long and glorious, in order to remember who the Mughals were. Don't worry about it. You're free to wait here while I speak with the relevant official, but if you'd rather wait for Gosetsu outside the barracks, we can go together. I wouldn't put it past the Imperials to try something again, so mayhap it would be best if Lee Stecca and I joined you. Alright, but what about Gyoto? I will keep an eye on him for the time being. We can release him after you return with Gosetsu. He will doubtless have some choice words to say to the little fellow. Sorobon, mayhap it would be prudent to prepare your ship for our immediate departure. As you wish. Everything is in order? Then let us be off. The Sekisugumi barracks are to the north. I hold to it that there's like a 50-50 chance that... There's a 50-50 chance in my mind that the ninja woman who I cannot remember the name of, Yugiri, there's like a 50-50 chance that she had some shit go down, or she was just being a ninja and disguised, and that's why no one recognized her. I don't trust this little shit. Alfino, try not to get beat up by a tiny fish baby. We're gonna leave for 5 seconds, and honestly, it would just be embarrassing for you. That is a good, clamor. One day, my boy will be hot. One day. What's my time limit? I have a hard time limit in 20 minutes where I'm definitely gonna stop streaming. I must ask that you wait here. You may be assured that this will not take long. Alright. Shit. Is it really going to be simple as he says, do you think? We do seem to be waiting for a hot second. He said it wouldn't take long, right? Because this feels a bit long to me. Calm down, Lise. Everything's gonna be alright. Much as I hate to admit it, I share Hancock's dim view of government officials and their supposed incorruptibility. From what I've gleaned at the Far East, they're probably exchanging lately pleasantries. This seems to be a correct way to do everything around here, bribery being no exception. I say we leave them to it, right, Dekka? Right, everything's fine. Probably. I mean, it couldn't be as bad as the last time we stood around waiting for something to happen. Oh my god, that's so funny. I'm being way too loopy. As long as it's not voiced, it's probably fine. If it's voiced, that means something important is going to happen.
How about you?
Honestly, fine.
Was that? That was Gazetsu. I'm sure of it. He's in trouble. Lise, wait!
I suppose we should follow her then.
Very calm way to reply to Elise just running off. I still say it's fine. It's probably just a misunderstanding. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, he's just training them.
Victory to the samurai!
How many is that now? 10 in a row?
Gazetsu!
Oh, this is a surprise. What in blue blazes are you three doing here?
Oh, I wonder if he's going to acknowledge that I'm a
I could
samurai
ask
now.
you the same thing. We've been looking all over for you, and then I suddenly heard you screaming.
It would seem there has been a misunderstanding. Allow me to explain.
Go on. A bus passed.
So, in summary, you started a brawl with some off-duty Imperial soldiers and were subsequently arrested by the Sekisugumi, whom you somehow befriended and convinced to set you free if you could defeat a given number of them in single combat.
Okay.
10 bouts for my freedom, aye. 'Tis but a pity you came too late to witness the last one. And with that, I'm free to go, yes?
Our word once given may not be broken, but we pray you make every effort to avoid future altercations. Circumstances notwithstanding, my lord, We are honored and grateful to have witnessed firsthand the skill of a Doma samurai.
Ah, and we had just concluded negotiations. I gather my assistance was not required.
Sure, yeah, why not? This seems like as good a way as any to get Gosetsu back into the story. Why not? The opposite of a bard, a true barbarian. He fought his way into this situation and he'll fight his way out of this. An F's gonna be involved either way. Alright, fuck it. That was way too funny a joke for how tired I am. Or maybe I'm just exhausted and find myself hilarious. It works either way. God. How the fuck am I gonna do a Gosetsu voice without screaming? I must apologize that you endured such trials and tribulations in search of me. There's no need for that. You had no way of knowing we would come looking for you. You were after a ship to take you to Doma, yes? It just so happens we found a willing captain. Truly! What fortune! We will tell you all about it back at the company offices. Alfino and Tato are waiting for us there. Kinda wish I'd talked to Hancock before I left, but I'll settle for talking to this guy. Well, at least he really did fight his way into the situation and he fought his way out of it. Fair enough. Well done, Gosetsu. Praise be. Oh god. Tomorrow I'm starting a Baldur's Gate 3 campaign with some friends, and someone has written 2,000 words on it apparently. So I'm anticipating fun. Right, let's figure out what's going on. I just assume the fishman will be cowering in the back. Oh, he's about to be. Gosetsu! Thank the 12 you are unharmed. As you can oh god. If I were a child. As you can see, Master Alfino, I'm the very picture of health. I'm gonna fucking kill you! You, vile fiend, malevolent trickster! How kind the kami are to grant me vengeance so soon, but first I demand you return the coin you so villainously embezzled from me. You have every right to be angry, good sir. Gladly would I return to you your coin, had I not been forced to repay certain gambling debts beforehand. Setting that matter aside for the moment, where is Lady Yugiri? Was she not traveling with you? For a time, aye, but we parted ways some while ago. The better to improve our chances to find Lord Hien. Lord Hien? Forgive me, I have yet to explain. Lord Hien is the heir to Doma's throne and our master. He was a passionate voice for the cause of Doman liberation, and when we learned of the Emperor's death, it only grew louder. Okay. Hang on. Lord Hien. Heir to the throne. Good to know. So you seized upon the opportunity and rose up to reclaim your freedom, only for your hopes to be dashed when Xenos led his army onto your lands. The Crown Prince was a merciless foe. Against him and the might of the 12th, we had no chance. Once Lord Hien understood this, he bade Yugiri take to the sea with as many of our people as possible. He, however, would stand and fight that they might have time to escape. I remained by his side as well, and together we carried on our doomed war. And then, one day, in a fierce battle, we were separated. I know not what became of him, only that he was beyond the Empire's reach, and that to find him, I would need Yugiri's aid. The situation grows more perilous by the day, for the new Viceroy Yosetsu is a black-hearted villainess who delights in the torment of our people. There's naught she would not do to further her pursuit of Lord Hien. Alright. Yatsuyo. I pronounced that incredibly wrong. Impressively wrong, I might say. Thank you. I believe that makes matters a good deal clearer. It should please you to learn that we've come to the aid of the Doman Liberation Front in resuming their efforts to overthrow their Imperial oppressors. Then allow me to join you! My inquiries here bear no fruit, hence my desire to return to Toired. Once there, I can lead you to our headquarters in Yanxia, where we shall all be reunited with Yugiri. Sure. So that's what I wrote down there. Mayhap not all. Alphinaud's talents would seem better applied here in Kugane, working closely with Taro and Hancock to feed us intelligence. There is a Garlean embassy just down the road, after all. Surely that's Ida's prerogative. While I appreciate the vote of confidence, I should be glad to accompany you all as a soldier in the field, so to speak. Come now, brother. A competent commander assigns his soldiers to the task best suited to them. As you of all people should know, and you are so very good at espionage and intrigue. For we must all serve, each in our own way. Very well, it would seem my place is here. Oh. Wasn't the last time Alphinaud tried to do the delicate balance of power, the Crystal Braves? Because if so, shouldn't anyone else be here, including Gosetsu? Soban is waiting at the pier. Have fun, you lot. Alright, well, girls' trip. Let's do it. And also Gosetsu. And also me, I guess. Alright, Baldur's Gate 3 tomorrow. Shit, that's gonna be painful. I won't be streaming it, but I might clip the occasional funny bit. Given I get permission. I've been waiting for you, my friend. Oh, wait. I've been waiting for you, my friends. All preparations have been completed, and my ship awaits its passengers. Shall we depart without further delay? After you, my shelled friend. Why does that feel long? If you insist. With me, everyone. The Ruby Sea awaits. If anyone is listening. I trust Alphinaud to not fuck up a second time. It feels like this should be the third time, and yet... shit.
I remember the water, how it turned crimson in the morning sun.
The fuck? Oh. I assumed because it stopped in the middle of the ocean that we got intercepted, but apparently not. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
A shimmering sea of rubies, stretching from horizon to horizon. You could almost believe it went on forever. But beyond that red expanse lay a land in turmoil. On the shores of Othard, our Doman brothers struggled in vain.
That is a very complicated game of Jenga if I've ever seen one. Topical. Hey, Soroban. How wide and beautiful she is, the Ruby Sea. Filled with promise and adventure and treasures. Many wonderful treasures. Alright, I think we got time for maybe... Oh, wait, shit. I have my job quest. I forgot about that. And that's back at Thinland. Oh, shit, it's expensive to warp back there, but it's fine. Well, I think I'll probably do my job quest to wrap up this stream. Which means, good job. I'm happy to be here. Is there a warp point I can attune to? No. Maybe I should do this quest and call it a night and do my job quest next time. Which will work better? Am I going to hit a warp point soon? Because I really want to do that job quest. Can I just walk out? Oh, shit. You can get here super easy from Kugane. Yeah, that works out. Alright, let's do my job quest then to finish it up. Spending a decent chunk of money, but oh well. Oh yeah, authored. That would make sense. Oh shit, this is the map, huh? Wasn't expecting that. That's kinda neat. I wonder where Bryce is warping off to. Surely it's a mystery. I'm curious what the hell this is gonna be like then, or how fast we're gonna get flying. Seriously though, what is that game of Jenga? Questions for later. Alright, let's do our job quest and then go to bed. This will take me a little bit past my desired ending time, but it's such a good stopping point. Or maybe this is a good stopping point. I can fit the job quest in. Never let it be said that I won't go back on my word. The Jenga Tower's heaven on high. Of course they would have a name for it. Is it based off some real cultural artifact of some kind and I'm accidentally making fun of people I shouldn't again? Because I have to assume not, but also... Right. It's like the Palace of the Dead, but it goes up instead of down. Neat! Of course Bryce would know all about it then. Dekka, I have a letter for you that arrived at the inn. It's from Makoto, the Hingan samurai who came all the way here seeking Musosai. Can't imagine what it might be about. Let's find out, shall we? Don't open my fucking mail. Dear Dekka, I pray this letter finds you well. You received me with kindness when first we met, and I write to you in hopes of depending upon your kindness once more. You will recall I told you of Ugetsu and his growing faction of insurgents. Upon my return to Kugane, I was dismayed to find that his influence had spread to alarming proportions. Outbreaks of violence have become a regularity, and the men and women of the Sekisegumi struggle to maintain order. Each day we fight, and each day our strength is shorn further. The enemy, it shames me to say, completely has our measure. I shall speak plain. We are in desperate need of aid, and I beseech you to lend your katana to our cause. As Master Musosai's last pupil, your skills would help us to turn the rising tide. I know full well that I ask much of you, to journey halfway across the world and involve yourself in a struggle not your own. Yet ask I must, for should the Bakufu fall, the realm would be plunged into chaos, and innocent people would be subjected to untold suffering. With all my being, I pray that you will answer our call, and ere long we shall meet again in Kugane. Sincerely yours, Makoto. Musosai's first and final pupils, pitted against each other. Surely this is just his first and second pupil, but fine, if you want to make it sound dramatic. There's certainly poetry in that, and you can take comfort in the knowledge that you'll be fighting on the side of justice. As Makoto writes, though, it's a lot to ask, and the decision is yours to make. But for my unsolicited opinion, I reckon you should do it. For the old man, if no one else. Alright, Momozigo. I'll see you later. Right, back we go. Bless. I should really remember to do the quest at some point too, shouldn't I? Wait, a blue check? What is this? What is this? Oh, this is the housing district. I'm just not going to worry about that right now. Here. Don't mind me, guys. Just pass it. Oh, I can't jump on the railings. This is bullshit. Right. What's up, people? I see you, Bryce. A samurai. Yours is not a familiar face. Makoto's foreign guest, I take it. My apologies, but she is not on hand to receive you. She is presently leading a mission to Sakazuki, where insurgent leaders are meeting in secret. However, they are late to return, and I must confess that I grow worried. I would go and find them myself, but I cannot well abandon my post. But I ask you to join in my stead. Really appreciate. Oh shit, back to authored, huh? Ain't that convenient. I really appreciate this guy's like, well, you have a katana. Yeah, I can trust you. A little bit of trust goes a long way. In a nation so devoid of trust that they refuse to have anywhere in the country open except for one port. Oh wow, we don't even have to do a payment. That's convenient. Yeah. Shit, but then how far away? Oh no. Can I even reach there yet? I'm a fool. I'm a goddamn fool. Well, I can reach there. The hard way. This does not feel like how I should be going about this. But it's also really funny. So, fuck it. Whoop, whoop, whoop. It's just a short swim. They totally give you like a boat or something in the first MSQ quest in this area, don't they? If you yell at me to swim faster, I will stab you with my sword. Oh hey, that seems topical. Oh, no, she's not fine. I thought she was the one standing for a second. Works for me. Bit of a waste, I think, but still fine. Not the guy showing you up on a flaming unicorn thing. That's just Bryce. It's fine. How many times did Bryce get to the top of the jumping puzzle before I did? Why, the Kami, it's really you. I know not how to thank you, Dekka. We caught wind of a secret insurgent meeting and came here hoping to learn something of their plans. But they were the one who knew of ours. Yeah, maybe it's because your fucking doorman just told me where you were without checking, even checking my ID. Maybe double digits. Son of a... I didn't think it was that many. They were expecting us and had laid a trap. Before we knew what was happening... We Hingans live by a rigid caste system, when one's standing in society is inherited rather than earned. My comrade... He hailed from a poor farming village. His family grew scarcely enough to pay their lord his dues, and it was all they could do not to starve. In order to escape the shackles of his birth, he sought a new life in Kugane, a more progressive district where a man may yet rise above his station. He became a samurai in hopes that he might one day have the power to bring about change. Change to an irrational system that holds people hostage to their birth. Souls such as him make up the Sekisugume, those raised with a plow in hand and not a blade. You'll find none among them born into a samurai family. Ours is a ragtag band gathered from the lower rungs of society. Yet, for our disparate origins, we are patriots all. I should probably write down about the Sekisugume as being like a thing. Ugetsu and his cohorts, too, claim to be patriots. But in order to bring about their change, they would soon see our nation razed to the ground. As with any nation, Higashi is not free of problems. Far from it. But should the Bakufu be toppled, The great lords would rise against each other in a bid for power. The realm would be transformed into a battlefield, and another age of blood would begin. If we are to prevent this, if we are to protect the peace, Ugetsu must not be allowed to succeed, no matter the cost. Forgive me, but now is not the time to hold forth on my passions. I shall bear my comrade back to the barracks. Pray, join me there. Alright. Is that... Oh my god, please tell me I don't have to go sweat. You son of a gun! Oh my god! Bryce! Do you have a car? I don't know why I snapped, but like... If you have a car, now is the time to bring it out. You did show me up on a flaming horse. That was a thing that happened. I just want to go to bed. That'll work. This is a big whale. This is not the way, Bryce. Where are you taking me? I'm being kidnapped! Help! Help! I'm being kidnapped! We need to go back to Kugane! Just back over there. Thank you! I appreciate you. I'm being kipped. I'm being kidnapped. Hang on, I should turn around so that I can not like pelvic thrust like an idiot. Whee! I should really get like a mat or something for the floor so that I don't damage it, and also so that I don't have to be an idiot. This works out great. Thank you, Bryce. I really appreciate it. Your reward is I shall be going to sleep. Your reward is I won't ban you for beating me at the jumping puzzle 20 times. I can also give you an apple in this trying time if you ask nicely. And also, thanks. It was very funny. Alright. There we go. Easy-ass job, Chris, huh? The enemy should know our plans. You didn't check my ID, you stupid motherfucker! The loss of a comrade pains us, but we are grateful for Makoto's preservation. She's told me all. As Master Musasai's pupil, your blade will be most welcome in these dire times. Deka, pray, allow me to confirm your intent. By you coming to Kugane, may we take it that you mean to aid us in our fight? Yeah, why not? From the bottom of my heart, I thank you. My cause is much bolstered for your blade. Could I say no there? Without further ado, I would introduce you to our captain. However, there's one thing I must ask of you. Pray, keep the fact that you are Master Musasai's pupil to yourself. It may make a little sense to you, but that you shared a master with a wanted criminal would mark you out for suspicion. And it's simply the way of it in our culture. Lieutenant Shiden alone knows the truth and understands, but few are as open-minded as him. It occurs I've yet to introduce myself. As Makoto says, I am Shiden, lieutenant of the Sekisugumi, and may I apologize for our order's penchant for procedure. When I sent you to find Makoto in my stead, I could not leave my post due to a prior duty, tending to the whims of a visiting dignitary. Pressing business, as you'll no doubt appreciate. Now, if you'll wait just a moment, I shall bring Captain Kongo hither. This guy was willing to let Makoto die because he was too busy, like, tending to the needs of an attending... What the fuck? Seriously? It's fine. It's not fine. It's whatever. May I present to you Deka Salvo, who has journeyed from faraway Air's Ear to aid our cause. Though he is not of our land, I have witnessed his skills at arms firsthand and have every confidence that he will prove an invaluable ally. Draw your blade, bitch. Oh, he heard me, shit. Captain? You would have us trust our lives to an outsider. For all we know, he is one of Ugetsu's or even an Imperial spy. Captain, please, Deka is a good man and true. I personally vouch for his identity and shall assume all responsibility for his actions. Should his origin give you cause to doubt, you would do well to doubt us all. The sons and daughters of nameless farmers and laborers and the kami knows what else. Oh. Well, that was fixed very quickly. Very well. But mark my words, outsider. A single misstep and I will cut you down. You can try. Don't hear me. Don't pull out your blade again. Forgive the captain, my friend. He holds himself responsible for all losses, and we fight a losing battle. In spite of our best efforts, we are no closer to ascertaining Ugetsu's whereabouts, nor do we know the full extent of his operations. And in light of the recent ambush, I fear there is a breach in our security. If we had not problems enough, His Excellency the Taro, one of our nation's most powerful men, has chosen this juncture to come to Kugane on an embassy visit. Ugetsu will surely look to wreak further chaos, and it falls to the Sekisagumi to keep our honored guests hale and whole. You'll be out in force. We will be out in force providing security, and I pray that we can rely on your blade as well. My blade is the length of your body. Holy shit, I didn't appreciate that before. Why am I so tall? I, too, must beg your forgiveness for the captain's outburst. With naught to show for our efforts, he grows ever more irritable. Now then, I must return to my duties. We have no task for you at present, but in case of an emergency, pray remain near, and with your katana near at hand. Alright, there we go. Considering there's so few job quests, one every 3 levels, I'm kind of surprised that was it. Okay, this one's at level 65. That's more sense. Right, I'm going to get back to the doorway. I'm going to thank Bryce one more time for the whale. And then I'm going to have to end stream. Because I am going to go pass out on my fucking chair. Where am I? I'm in Limsa Laminsa. How did I get here? Go there, please. So in the list, in what list? Over in the left. In here. I assume that brings me to the Ruby place. Okay, but I'm specifically on purpose. Hey, what's up? I'm specifically on purpose logging out here because this is in a sanctuary. And I don't know if the other one is in a sanctuary. Oh my god. Okay. I mean, let's find out, actually. Nope, not a sanctuary. Back we go. Okay. Yes. So I was smart. I wanted to log out right here, so as soon as I logged back in, I could just walk straight. Then again, I guess logging out next to any warp point would do the same thing. But it works out. Right, let's get you all on a raid. Who is stupid enough to be streaming at 11:14 p.m.? Well, he's not a stupid man. And he is a lovely man. And he's drawing some very good art. So we're going to go raid Dan Jones. Because I like Dan. He's drawing good art. Half of the people have been in that stream all day, I assume. I'm just going to not have a raid message or anything. Go tell him that he's cute. If you must. Alright. I'm tired. I gotta go. Goodbye, everybody. Whee! And for anyone who may be watching this VOD, I appreciate you. Sleep well.